Well, the topic for today's discussion is about rebooting Finland, and I would like to start my presentation actually congratulating the government of Finland of leading this process by rebooting themselves last week, if you noticed. So this is the world we've been dreaming of. I don't necessarily mean being chased by dozens of flying police cars or so, but I remember 1982 when I bought a cartoon. For the younger generation, that's like a meme, but printed on a paper. And that cartoon was about the future technologies, flying cars, fuel-less propulsion in a spaceship traveling vast distances, and all this science fiction at that time. And then a long time, nothing really happened or was realized out of these visionary possibilities, including autonomous sailboats with zero emissions autonomously traveling the world. But a few years ago, it started appearing, as we are evidencing today, that actually the technical capabilities have been maturing to the level that most of these visioned future capabilities are actually coming to reality now. And they are coming, and they will fundamentally change the way we live as individuals, the way we do business, regardless of if that's in a transport or not. And now it's time to be part of this game. Talking about money, the autonomous cars alone in the United States alone are expected to save 1.3 trillion on an annual basis. Extrapolated to the world, that's 5 trillion. Indirect consequences, we are talking about tens of trillions. So this is a fundamental economic change. Whether it's going to happen or not, these are the players that have put their bets on there, including the largest search engines, Baidu, Google, or Alphabet, Intel, and many of the car manufacturers. And they are given different time frames, 19, 20, 25, 35, etc. But it's happening. A lot of effort there. Another evidence that the timing is right now is about the CB Insight Analytics. They follow all the media using their proprietary technology. And it seems that if you take a look at that, the two most trending areas right now are autonomous vehicles and drones. So what is autonomous traffic? So it's fully automated. This is regarding ground traffic, but same applies to the flying. It's fully autonomous driving, no driver needed. It's optical traffic flow, meaning that as a whole, the traffic system can provide as good quality of service as possible. It's safe and secure. So there are more than 1.3 million casualties in the world on an annual basis in ground traffic only. And 90% of this could be saved. This will require communication, coordination, cooperation, collective knowledge, and this is the technology enabler layer. This has nothing to do with the specific technical component in a car. It's about services, it's about supporting capabilities for managing data, geospatial data, traffic data. It's about communication using 5G and similar technologies in the neighborhood of the vehicle itself, and a lot of technologies to be put in the car. Why there is a great opportunity for nimble operators such as Finland, small, cohesive, agile community of people and businesses, is because these changes will work on different layers. It's not only technology. It comes also with applications, regulations, and most fundamentally, this is about societal behavior. How do we, as consumers, or in our business role, how are we ready to adapt? And all of these 4 layers need to work and evolve hand in hand. And this is where our unique capability as Finns lies in my thinking, because this type of development can be done here faster than in most places, which is evident by, for example, This is not exhaustive list of all the good public players, but list of the permitting authorities that are very much allowing the experimentation. Ministry of Transport and Communication actually pushing that to be happen, etc. So I've got limited time and I've got 4 things to say, 4 ways to participate in this, and I will be extremely brief and I hope follow-up communication will happen after. So we set up a robots.expert to build an ecosystem around practical applications around autonomous ground and aerial vehicles. And that's led by Tero Heinonen and Rami Nousiainen there. That's earlier stage than what Sauli mentioned about the maritime, but we are cooking that, so please get hold of this gentleman to discuss that further. Here are the faces. The second thing is a new startup called Arctic Red, which is intended to build the world's first level 5+ self-driving system. But not alone, but rather we created a open architecture where we invite all and any companies to be joining as part of this effort. And to our knowledge, this is the first attempt actually to put together all those pieces that are in the car, in the neighborhood communication, in the cloud, connecting that to the mobility as a service type of services. And we expect there to be a lot of action on this this year. This is the team behind it. They've been hiding in the backyards. There are 11 guys, backed by more than 100 staff year of mostly PhD level research in a related area within the Finnish Geospatial Research Institute, currently part of National Land Survey. And we welcome everybody to join that effort. Third activity is intent to raise $100 million venture fund, which was announced actually in New York last week in MIT event. That's with a global perspective, but the guys behind that are Finns. My lawyer says that I need to remind that this is not an offer to sell any securities or solicitation to receive any offers to buy securities. And in the afternoon, we talk about drone adoption. That was my previous company I established 2013, which became the global market leader. Now it's an American company headquartered in US, but that led to a lot of contacts, including NASA, including Federal Aviation Authority, and including European Commission regarding the drone air traffic management. And we hope to be able to leverage these capabilities. And the timing is right now because the next meeting in Brussels will be in 2 days. So if anybody's interested in drone specific area, please join the afternoon session. And this is the last reminder. Very soon now there will be only 2 types of jobs, only 2 ways to work. One is to tell robots what they do, or if you don't do that, then the robots will tell you what to do. And it's up to you now.
Thank you, Tero.